What is up, guys? Yasvin at Eflex Fuel here. This is my 1999 Lexus Gs400, and today we're going to be installing an AEM fuel ratio gauge. This was everything that came in the kit. I have my gauge, I have my connections, some stickers, a wideband O2 sensor, and some butt connectors. Oh, and a metal bung that welds onto the exhaust where we'll be able to screw in the O2 sensor. Alright, I'm under the hood now. So I need to fish this wire through the firewall. I see some red cable. This is for my sound system, and this has to go through the firewall. So that should be perfect. We are going to use that same hole it's going through right there. Okay, now using my power probe, I'm going to go ahead and find a good ground and a good source of 12 volts so we can wire this in. Cool, so I found a good ground here and found a good source of 12 volts accessory right here. Done. Wired that in properly behind the scenes. Now, the white wire. This goes to our Eflex Pro 2 unit. This is to have AFR inputs when doing your own custom tunes. And I'm also going to do a little bit of heat shrink tubing. And besides that, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this loom protector. That should help it, just to hide it, make it look a little more professional. I don't like that single wire there. So let's see how we do. Not too shabby in my opinion. Wrapped it up with a little bit of tape and just ran it alongside the back with the rest of the wires. Now, I covered it all the way up to the unit and it all blends in. Cool. Looking at the gauge, we have power, we have ground, and we're hooked up to our Eflex kit. So that end is good to go. Now we're gonna need to fish our wideband O2 sensor through the bottom, the floorboard. And we usually have a stock hole just like this one where our oxygen sensors go through. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this little grommet here and fish my wire through. Okay, it's a little hard to see, but I did fish it through. Okay, next step is to get this bung welded. So let's drive to the muffler shop and get it welded. Bam, here we are. Alright, we're driving away now. It all seems to be working just fine. Nice. After installing the wideband O2, we now have readings for AFRs. We can now use that to play with our EflexTuner. Again, Yasvin at Eflex Fuel, and thanks so much for watching.